Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Durban. It's quite a simple fact, it's no fake news or anything, that if it wasn't for our sponsors, we wouldn't be in this room today. And we've had incredible support from our sponsors this year, and without their support, these events wouldn't take place for us as an industry to create this platform to have discussions. Please support our sponsors. I'm sure everybody has been through already. If not, the room adjoining is the exhibition center. I do want to go through each of them individually. I know it's a little bit of a boring thing, but we really do appreciate the sponsors. Flex Optic is our key sponsor. They are a huge sponsor of the NOG community. Our large sponsors, Adtran and Miro. Medium sponsors, Apache Optics, Digital Parks Africa, Frogfoot. So go charge your phone if you run out of battery. ICANN, NEC, Exxon, Network Platforms, and Smart Optics. Our small sponsors, Agile SP, InterXL, World Connection, Team Camru, and Yar Fiber. Our peering sponsor is Inks, and t-shirt sponsor, Terraconap Africa, for a very well-designed shirt. So yeah, well done to them, and thank you very much. Yeah, it was in April 2019 that we had KZN NOG 6 in Durban. It was the first of the ZANOG annual conferences that we had, and then the dreaded lurgy hit the world. And I think the world had a bit of a soft reboot with a new version. Some bugs were, I think, fixed, others were added. It sounds a little bit like a root to OS version. But since the reboot, we've grown as ZANOG, ZANOG 23 in Joburg, last year the ZANOG at iWeek in Cape Town, and now ZANOG 25 in Durban. Welcome to ZANOG 25. I'm not going to say much because I've already said a lot already about the newcomer session. We have a packed agenda going forward over the next 2 days. It's going to cover all sorts of topics, including a panel discussion later today where we hear about the different perspectives of NOGs from around the world. Sarah is here from Sudan, and Yasid. Jim Cowie is out from Boston in the US. That'll give us some food for thought on the history of the internet and how we document that. And then there's this interesting trend that we have in the networking world that's happening at the moment. That's moving to more server-based hardware rather than our traditional boxes. Pim's all the way out from the Netherlands, and we'll be presenting about how we push terabits of traffic through these boxes. We're going to have some optical networking up shortly, sprinkle of DNS, and some regulatory updates from ISPA on day 2. And then a discussion on the state of Afrinic and the way forward with that. It is a hot topic at the moment, and there are some really passionate people in our community about it. So I think it's a good time to remind everybody that there are some very highly opinionated people in this audience, and we do encourage robust conversation, and we want it to happen. But please be respectful in all the conversations that you have with people. Share your opinions. We're not all going to agree, but it is important that we have the conversations. Thanks goes to the PC team, the program committee. I mentioned earlier that we have organizing committee and program committee. A lot of work goes into getting an agenda like we have over the next 2 days. I do want to single out and thank Nichelle for that. So thanks very much, Nichelle. And then, yeah, I don't like to single out people, but I'm going to single out 2 more people, Ed and Taryn. Thank you very much. I think without you two, you've spent hundreds of hours, helping to make this event possible. Finally, house rules. It boils down to being courtesy and respectful. So make sure that during the event that you always are courteous and respectful. Each presentation is around about 20 minutes, with 10 minutes allocated for questions. We do encourage questions. When you do have questions, there's 2 microphones. Please come up to the microphones and state your name and affiliation. Even if you've been up to the microphone a number of times, as there are serial question askers, which we do encourage, but please state your name clearly. We are streaming, and so that audio comes through, and they're not always in the picture. You won't be in the picture, so that's why people would like to know who is actually asking the question. So welcome to everybody that's joining from on the stream. Sorry that you couldn't be here in person. These events are very useful to be in person. Right, obviously one's phone's on silent, take phone calls outside. Wear your badge at all times. There's various staff and other visitors, but if you can wear your badge at all times when you go to lunch, or need to show your parking ticket for those people that need to validate their parking, please go down to reception and validate it there. Bathrooms are, if you walk out the doors, on the left, and each day starts at 9 o'clock, and we break for tea, coffee at 11. Grab some really good coffee from Tel Cables. Tel Cables has put up a great stand in the exhibition area. Thank you, Tel Cables. Wear your badge to lunch. Lunch will be directly across on the same floor on the other side of the foyer. So if you walk out these doors on the right, and you just carry on going through. The timekeeper is going to be prompt, and we'd like to start sessions on time. So make sure that you always arrive a few minutes before the session's actually planning to start, and make yourself comfortable. This is just being respectful, being on time. Join us for Beers for Peers this evening. This is going to be across the road and one down. So register for that. It's a separate registration. This will happen after the whiskey BOF, the Birds of a Feather, and I believe there's going to be a quiz. So the Wi-Fi is sponsored by the APs by Miro. We have Link Africa sponsored a dark fiber in, and Edge Connect with the connectivity. SSID is Zanog25, and the password capital Zanog at lowercase Durban. Yeah, someone said, why am I making such a difficult password? But anyway, sorry. As I said earlier, socials, use hashtag Zanog25 and on LinkedIn. Thanks everybody for attending. These days your time is in demand, and we do really appreciate that you've taken your time to be with us. Have a good Zanog.